Welcome back, potatoes. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. It has been a very long time. I don't know, where did I go? I must have fallen into an abyss somewhere, wondering if, I don't know, if I'd ever return to this, and I have. So we have today's message, which is a message from a female in your life. This could be on the other side. This could be on this side. This person could be alive or dead. Or this could also be somebody in your ancestral line, some type of ancient knowledge woman. But take it as it resonates. Some people might know exactly who this person is, and some people might not. So it's just a lot of female energy today. So let's get right into it. So go ahead and take a moment and choose your pile. If you've never done a pick a card reading, it's whatever card you feel intuitively guided towards. We have pile number 1. Oh, I got a little soot on me there. Pile number 2. And pile number 3. And pardon my nail, I smashed it while I was moving. Go ahead and take a moment to choose. Hello, pile number 1. This is your reading from a message from some type of female lady in your life, or on the other side, or somebody in your ancestral line, a female presence in your life that you may or may not be aware of. So this right away reads as, peeping in on you. This woman is... it's almost like she's of the cosmos, this is feminine energy. And I kind of get potentially, guide, but also family. I'm getting because there's something organized about her, very like even motherly potential too, mother potential, but someone on the other side looking in on you, checking in on you, and very watchful of you. Oh, and almost too that you're like a treasured person in their life, that they keep you like in this little safe box, or at least in their hopes that you're safe, and they come in and check in on you. So let's see, what is this person, this feminine energy want to say? I should have had all my cards ready. Why did I not? Let's just pull the first deck that comes into my hand here. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty. Okay, so let's see what she wants to say here. What does this female energy want to say? We have 2 cards here. We have, you are not alone. I am protected by source. Oh, sorry about that interruption. My SD card got full. So, lots of cosmic energy here, because we have lots of planetary energy. So I do feel like this person is probably on the other side. It's either some type of guide or some passed on loved one, because it's very like otherly. There's this kind of otherly realm. So she wants you to know you are not alone, and that you are protected by source, by her. There is, like I said, this very protective energy, almost like keeping you safe, watching over you, making sure that, you know, the lid is always closed back down, you know, not that, not that, you know, you should be kept in a box, but that's how she feels about you. She feels very like safe, like guarded about you. So, let's pull some other cards here in relation to these messages here to see if there's anything like specific going on. Okay, so let's take that one, Queen of Swords, and what else? And I'll take both of these, Ace of Wands, and Ten of Cups. Okay, so Queen of Swords. Something she wants you to see about yourself here. There's something that you think about yourself. Put those down. There's something that you see yourself as, that you think about yourself, that she wants you, like you can almost see the sort of, this is you, this is her, showing, it's like she's trying to show you something about yourself, but that you're not quite seeing it. You're turned away from it. There's a part of you, maybe something you think about yourself, that's not quite right. So Ten of Cups and Ace of Wands. I get the feeling that you're looking for happiness in so many different places, and it's kind of like a mental game. I'm getting very like mental energy, like constantly like wondering, is this it? Is that it? Will this make me happy? Will this person make me happy? Will this situation make me happy? Will this job make me happy? Will whatever, input whatever it is. And there's a lot of overthinking on your happiness. And there's something she's saying, she wants you to know that you need to see about yourself first. Because then you have the Ace of Wands. It's about like that taking action. And here it's depicted so differently. And I see that kind of protective box. So I kind of wonder too, if maybe she sees you somewhat confined too. Maybe this is less about protection and more about wanting you to expand out into the cosmos, expand yourself out into life. Sorry, I'm so flowery when I talk. To trying to be more realistic, like to go for things, to go for that thing that you really want to do, to go for that person that you really want to just expand out. And I see this sort of like almost like, yeah, like protection, and like this is who you have built yourself into. And it's like there's something that wants to grow out of that, like the solidified rock that you've become or something. Not that it's, you know, like that depressing, but there's something like hardened about yourself, like static about yourself, a way of being that you have been thus far. And she wants you to grow out of that, to just use that as like the dirt, to, you know, like there's nothing been, whatever it is that you are right now, nothing is further growing from it. And she sees that, and she wants you to grow from that, as opposed to, because there's roots there, you know, there's roots, but there's something even more that wants to like crack open and grow. And especially with all this water here, lots of, well, it's interesting because it's kind of, is it water? Is it not water? I don't know. Because you have a lot of water here too, and there's water here as well. So there's some sort of like emotional depth and happiness going, like something. And it could be too that it's affecting your emotional body with like this sort of overthinking and wondering and looking for happiness, and it's affecting you emotionally. All right, let's move on from, let's pull some, what else? Mama Spirit Lady from the other side, what else do you want to say here? What else? You can piggyback off of that, or if you want me to move on to another message. We got 2 cards here. Okay, so we have health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And we have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So yes, this is serious. Okay, so there is major energy here of like there's something that she wants you to expand out into. Be like, there's this safe little box that you're like contained in, and she wants you to open that up and expand out. And to honor this life, to honor the life that you've been given, and to not that you're wasting it, because there's no such thing as a waste, but for you would feel, if you didn't do this thing or see this thing about yourself, maybe it's just how amazing you are and how confident you are or how capable you are, that if you don't see that about yourself, that at the end of your life, that you would regret not seeing that sooner, not taking the actions towards the things in your life that you feel would make you most happy. And this seeking and searching and the what ifs and will this and will that, it's like completely like meaningless. All it is just an action. It's the Ace of Wands. It's a simple step. It's a simple step into the unknown and to from what you've already been. And I know that's hard. It's hard when we've created a life that feels very comfortable, a life that, their roots are in deep, they're in there deep. How can I unroot myself from this? How can I move from one thing to another? And that's very hard. But this female energy wants you to know is that you can do that. You can do that, and that to honor yourself, honor this life, honor what it is in life that you truly want, and that you are so capable of doing anything. It really, like, the overthinking, like it's almost kind of like silliness, there's no specific thing that you're meant to do. It's what you feel most called to, what burns your soul, what not burns your soul, what fires up your soul, something in, like, if you want a different relationship, make the steps towards the type of relationship that you would like to have, or the job that you would like to have, and to not do dishonor to yourself by staying in a life that just feels less satisfying. And discipline, knowing that you can accomplish whatever you set your mind to, that you are so capable. And that's the thing that she wants you to see about yourself. She wants, look at the color here too. The color, we have all the purple energy here, all the purples. And that's the seeing something more like radiant and beautiful about yourself. And this is also the purple, your connection to spirit, to God, to yourself, to your intuition. And just knowing that you can do this. If you can do anything that you set your mind to, it's just that first step. It's knowing that you can unroot yourself at any point, and grow in a new location. One more fertile for the soul, one more nutrient dense for the soul. Okay, I've harped on about that, but she wanted me to. she wanted me to say all of those beautiful things. Okay, so let's see. What I'm going to go for. I'm called to this deck because it's so feminine. So, Mother Feminine energy here coming through for you. What else do you want to say, or do you want to keep going with that same message? Tell me more. Probably two. I'll take them both. So we have Crescent Moon and Trust. Keep moving forward. You got this. Yes. So she's just like, she's very adamant about the same message. So keep moving forward. It's like the steps, like I was saying, is just the one step after, you know. And so like the other night I had this like message come to me, and it was, what is something that you can do right now towards a goal that you want to reach that is totally without pressure, that you're doing it just for you. There's no finish line in mind. It's just for you, and whatever comes of it, you know, if you enjoyed it, it really doesn't matter. What is something that you can do for you? And that is like a great message in all this for you, is to just think of one small thing that you could do that is towards a bigger something that you're like overthinking and whatever, you know, like just pick one thing and choose one thing and do it. And, you know, and promise yourself that you're going to stick to it, because a lot of times we let ourselves down. And I know there's a lot of reasons for that too, is that sometimes you didn't grow up quite in the household, you know, where your dreams were allowed to flourish. Sometimes we had the rug pulled out from underneath us a lot, where we would be hopeful for something and then the rug would be pulled, and it would be hopeful for something, the rug would be pulled. And so enough times when that happens, we start to self-protect. And so if you get hopeful for something, you just sort of give up on it before it goes anywhere, because you just don't want to experience that sadness again, that sadness of something not happening. So just know that you can at any moment in your life reparent yourself and be that parent. And because a lot of us will continue to do the same behaviors to ourselves because we're so used to that. So you'll be the rug puller in your own life. So if you can do one little thing that gives your inner child, yourself, just you, that feeling of trust that you can depend on you. So one little thing that you could do today that would be towards a goal that has no pressure, no strings attached, other than that you're going to follow through with it for you. Anyways, I went off on a tangent. That was a message that came through last night. So, and I thought it was very true, and it was weird because it was very applicable to myself, and I felt like, oh my gosh, I've been abusing myself. What am I doing? And I think a lot of us do that. We continue to hurt ourselves, to disappoint ourselves because we're just used to it. All right, so trust. The universe has a plan for you. So yeah, trust that honestly, like you can do anything you want. But I also too think that there are things that, you know, at a soul level, and there's a reason why when you feel so called to something, why it just keeps hinted, like it keeps little nudges here. And when you're doing that thing, or when you're with that person, or whatever the thing is that you're wanting to, you know, go towards in your life, there's a reason why you're constantly nudged in that direction, and why it feels so right when you're there and so wrong when you're not. So trust that whatever it is that you feel most guided towards, that it always has a beautiful ending for you. It always has a beautiful end. It might not look exactly the way that you might imagine it to look, but stay open. Stay open to however things will present themselves for you. Okay. Miss Mama has a lot to say. She has a lot to say. What else? Let's pull from this deck. This neighborhood is so quiet. I just moved here. It's always so quiet, but today, for some reason, it's so noisy. I'm going to pull another card with this because I feel guided to, just as like a piggybacker. Let's not call them clarifiers. Let's call them piggybackers. I've started to use that term lately. I don't know. Oh, maybe you don't. Okay, let's take you. The Guardian of Pentacles. Okay, so this is Angel Over Me. Hopefully I'm still on the screen. Yes, I am. Angel Over Me. Oh gosh, such watchful energy. Oh my gosh, like look at this. This female energy. Oh, it's so, I'm still, once again, she's got like a mom haircut. This could be like a grandma, mom. But very, yeah, very watchful energy, very protective energy. Protection card. Angel wings surround you. Trust. Replace fear with love. You are eternally held safe within the arms of an angel. And then that paired with Guardian of Pentacles. Oh gosh, like this person just like, they just want you, this person energy, angel, I don't know, guide, it could be, yeah, pass on them. They just are always around you. They want you to know they are always around. And there could be a message too of like signs that this person might be around, kind of nature-y vibes I'm getting. I have leaves falling, butterflies, yeah, because there's more like kind of butterfly type energy, but this person sends you like signs through nature. I'm getting like, yeah, leaves, butterflies, stuff sort of like fluttering around you, fluttering, because especially with that the angel wings, there's this just idea of like fluttering around you. But yeah, that's beautiful. Just very guarded, and wants you to feel so safe too, because like these woods kind of look a little bit like scary when you get into them. And I kind of wonder if that's where you're at a little bit, is that you're sitting on the outside of this sort of unknown and afraid to go in. And they just want like they want you to trust, to know that it's like they're always with you. They're always, you know, like you should always feel safe to go towards anything. The unknown is always scary, but it's never going to, it's always going to be, it's never going to overwhelm you if it's something that you're truly like called to go towards. Spirit, is there anything, am I just like harping on about the same message? All right, let's pull from this one. Mama energy here. Oh gosh. What else? Let go of let your past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. Okay, that's absolutely so beautiful, because sometimes to move, and we got the angel again. Are these all angel cards? Okay, yeah, they're all angels, but female energy. Yeah, a lot of times we get so attached to the way our lives are, and it's interesting, this is right here, is letting go of how things have already been. You just get so, you know, comfortable, but it's not comfortable. I know for you, it's not comfortable. I know you're uncomfortable. I know that the reason why you keep getting that nudge and the because there's this discomfort in what it is that you're like either like a situation or a relationship, or, you know, input whatever situation into this, that you're just, there's a reason why you keep feeling like this ain't right. This ain't right. And so you need to let go of what doesn't serve, to bring in, you know, to go towards the things they see that you're just kind of confined in this box, that this box is very limiting. It's the same message over and over. Sorry. I'm just being redundant now. Any specific last messages here, Spirit? Let me pull from my tarot. Let's get some specifics in. Some specifics. I kind of get this message of like, girl, I can't even deal anymore. Like, there's this message of, this might be for somebody, but this message of being kind of like, ugh, like, not again, like, here they go again. Like the female energy on the other side, like being like, oh, come on. Like, I'm over, like, girl, like, you can't do this again. Like, we need to get out of here. We need to do something different. So sort of this being like a little bit like, not judgy, but, you know, like a little impatient kind of energy, and very blatantly wanting you to see like, gosh, you're so much more confident than this. You're so much better than this. Oh gosh. And yeah, like, here we go. Ultimate female confidence of building yourself up and seeing how valuable and worthy you are. Let me put that right there. Just seeing the you that shines through the box that you put yourself in. And almost too, I get the message of, you are a reflection of me. You are a reflection of me, and I know that I am a strong person. I am a strong woman, a strong female goddess energy, and you are a reflection of me. How could you not see that? How can you not see that? So there's this like, yeah, like what, like very like, you are me is the message that I'm getting. And you need, like, how can you not see how, like, how powerful you are? Specifics. We have 7 of Cups. Yeah, like, get over it's there's a, is this a repeating pattern, Spirit? Tell me about it's like this. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I was literally like, give me the world card. Give me the world card. And that's so freaking weird. I should have said it out loud, because to me, this is about, like, this is my cycles card. This is always like, I mean, probably other readers use it for that too, but it's my ultimate cycles repeating card. Like, this is about cycles repeating. Like, I always use it as my confirmation. It's so funny. Sorry. So yes, this is a cycle that keeps repeating, this like questioning, and then taking action, and then giving, like, because the Knight of Wands is, it like burns really hot and then pieces out. Like, they're just this in and out kind of energy. And like, that repetition needs to stop. That cycle needs to close out, because it's not doing you any good. It's just kept you in the same whatever, the same box, the same little rock of, you know, that feels like, oh, this is what I've been doing, you know, or this is how it's been. This is the person I've been with, the situation I've been in, and it just keeps going on and on. But what's on the other side of that, Spirit? So they like close out that cycle. Wait, where's my cards go? Oh, we can use these. There's a reason why I was holding them. If they end that cycle, 8 of Swords, you're unchaining yourself, untrapping your mind. It's opening, expanding your mind, going into the depths of yourself. I think too, a lot of you need to look within. A lot of you might need to seek within and look at the thoughts that you think about yourself. Look at the thoughts that you think about yourself, how you feel about yourself. And like that, I feel like holds the key to the locks that chain your mind, into thinking lesser for yourself, to not seeing how truly valuable you are. Okay. Should we leave it on one last note? Yes. We'll leave it on one last message from your strong female energy, mama energy here. Shining light. Oh gosh, see that light coming through. Shining light, the light of you. Oh, so beautiful. Shining light, my desire to improve myself transforms fear into strength. I raise my thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that dwells in me. She wants you to see this light about yourself. She wants you to see just how truly powerful and amazing that you are. All right, pile number one. Pile number one, that was your reading. If you enjoyed this reading, please like this video because it super duper helps me grow. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would super love and appreciate you to do that. And it's a beautiful, energetic way to say thank you for the reading. And I hope to see you on a future reading. Bye. Hello, pile number two. This is your reading for a message from a female energy from the other side or in your life or whatever, input, whatever, from the spiritual realm. Could be a guide, could be anybody. All right, and so it looks like you pulled the card of food, sharing a moment, spending time together. It's called food or drink, but what are we getting from it? I'm getting... There's some taking going on. But I don't know. Is there hesitation on taking? Hesitation on taking something? Let's pull some more cards here so we can get some more messages with this. What does this female energy... I mean, there's a lot on the table. It's a lot. Let me pull. It's okay to feel what you need to feel. Abundance is a state of mind. Okay, so I kind of wonder if you already have so much. I see like there's a lot on the table. There's like more food on this table than these people need. There's a lot, and I see you taking of some of it. But I'm just, it just feels like the feeling that I'm getting, right, like picking up from it is just sort of like not feeling satisfied, not feeling, trying stuff, but not really feeling quite satisfied with it. So it's okay to feel what you need to feel. What's this one? Let me pull another card in that, because I wonder, is she saying that yeah, okay. So I kind of wonder if you're, because there's all that stuff again. There's so much like stuff. Yet I kind of wonder if you're focusing on maybe the negative aspects of something, potentially not quite seeing like I kind of wonder if you've been trying a lot of different things and you're not quite seeing the value in something potentially. And abundance is a state of mind. So, and maybe that's exactly what it is that there are these, because look at, they're all like trapped in there, and they're like, you have no access to them, but you sort of do if you were to get up out of this thing and walk over here, but you're like trapped to it. So this female energy, she wants you to know is that the reason why everything doesn't taste quite right is there's a mental shift that needs to happen. And it's how you feel about the things in your life, or potentially the way you feel about yourself too. Because I see this sort of injured person, and they've strapped themselves to this, I don't want to call you like a victim mentality. I do this too, like we all do, where we feel like sorry for things that have happened in our life, and we sort of stay in that energy where we're like, I'm just a sad soul that has experienced sad experiences. So therefore you draw in experiences like that. And so this female energy, she wants you to know is that when you shift your perspective about yourself and the way you feel about yourself, is all of a sudden the food that is, it's like the Goldilocks and the three bears, where she tries the different porridges. The perfect porridge will come along and present itself in your life, and you'll be like, yes, that's just right. That's just right. And there's a reason why everything isn't just right. Things don't taste quite right. And it's the way you feel about yourself. The way you feel about yourself is not quite right. And so that is reflecting out into your reality. And so I'm just the messenger. So let's pull, what do you want to, try to find a card. Let's pull from this deck. Female guide, what do you want to, what do you want to say about that? Loneliness. Pull one more. This one. Denial. Okay. I know that I'm never alone. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So, for one, a message is that don't get down on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. I know like messages like that where it's like, oh, I'm like somebody calling you like a professional victim. I'm not saying that's what you are. We all do this. I do this. Where you like where you want to keep replaying the sad thing that happened. It's like you can do this in your current life too. I do this all the time where something bad happens and then I just replay it over and over instead of moving past it, because like, why do we do that? Why do we play the same negative interaction over and over in our head? It's because it's like can be a safety mechanism, because we don't want those things to experience that type of sadness again. So we keep trying to analyze it to find where it went wrong. And it's normal human behavior to survive. But Spirit wants you to know is that the sad experiences, they're just meant to have you grow, to teach you something. They're tools to carry with you in your journey, and in experiences that grow you as a soul. But you're not meant to just keep replaying them over and over, because when you stay in that state, you are an energetic being, a co-creator. And if you're staying in a state of the sad story that has happened to you, then that is what gets reflected out into your current present moment. So think of yourself as the projector, and the screen is the thoughts, like everything that you think gets, filtered through the projector onto the screen. The screen is your life. And that's so if it's always the narrative of a sad or thoughts of the sad story or your sad experiences, then that is what, and going back to the loneliness is knowing that you're not alone in your experience. So you can even share these like if you find like-minded people to share your experiences with, and then like save it just for that, but not be like, spending your days in those sad stories, but finding maybe like an outlet for that, like with other people. But denial, acknowledging my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness, is I kind of feel that there might be a part of you that doesn't quite see that and needs to acknowledge that is something that is happening, that keeps playing out. The goal, it's not her wanting you to know something, this female energy, it's not to bash you or make you feel bad about yourself. It's so that you can live a more fulfilling life. It's so that you can, when you taste when the thing that you truly like want in life comes along, you taste it and you just like, oh, that's it. That's the thing. And like, she sees that you're tasting so many different things and not being quite fulfilled. And that might be that definitely is an inner journey. So let's pull. Actually, you know what? I want to get some specifics here. Let's go. Oh, these came out in my last reading as well. So the confident female energy here is like the Nine of Pentacles. It's all about building yourself up, your self-worth, your that you have built yourself up and done something really wonderful and something that you can be proud of in your life. And that strength too, that strength that comes with going, through the things in your life that you have gone through and coming out the other side. And see too, like, I love that the hand is like coming out, is that hand of like, of connection, of free, like I look at that hand and I think of like freedom, of reaching into the unknown and being such a confident person, and because there's such a grace and ease to that hand, and like it just is free, and I feel like your experience and your sad experiences in life, the things that have built you up to who you are today, are not meant to be relived over and over. They're meant to just build you in. They were only meant to build you into this like confident person, and she really wants you to know that. And this repetitive cycle that might be going on with or just the cycle of what you've been through in your life has created you into such a strong individual that is totally capable. What else, mama? Female energy. Ooh. Free yourself from that burden. Free yourself from the burden of the story, the sad story of you. The sad story of you, because it's not useful. It doesn't, the story. You know the story of you. You always will have that story of you. It's a beautiful story. It's a very beautiful story. It's full of just everything that is you, that's a part of you. But it doesn't serve a purpose to keep retelling a narrative to yourself that is unproductive, that doesn't serve anything other than the past, that doesn't serve anything in the present other than to keep yourself in that same state. So she really wants you to free yourself of that burden, because it might feel comfortable, like a comfy blanket. That's what I'm getting, like comfy blanket, like a comfy blanket that you go, oh, like these are my experiences. This is what happened to me. This has shaped me into who I am. I need to keep retelling myself this same thing over and over. And she really wants you to free yourself of that. It's not a comfy blanket. It's a burden. It's a burden, and it doesn't help you move forward. It actually is it makes you, it slows you down. It slows you down when you're carrying all that. It's slowing you down. All right. What else? Any other messages? Female lady. Let's pull from this is my most feminine deck. Female lady. Okay. Oh, we got trust in the last one too. All these ladies. Ooh, Lilith. She will destroy you. Oh, excuse me. Bird energy. Bird energy. Bird energy. I love my bird energy. I am a jay. I'm a blue jay. I'll have to tell you guys that story another time. So trust the universe has a plan for you. And Lilith, reclaim your power. Yeah, she sees you as like this very powerful figure. And ooh, I'm seeing like, what is that? Blood? It's scary. But yeah, this, and I love too that the blindfold is on the bird, and now the blindfold is off the bird, and the bird's almost like protecting you. And so I get this very like protective energy from this woman, but she kind of like, she protects you, but she almost wants you to just like stand in your own power. She is always like there, you know, with her protective energy, but she really so badly wants you to stand in your own power and to trust that everything on the other side of, like, once you drop this burden and let go of the past and the experiences, it's, you know, it's not like about forgetting your experience, but it's about not letting it shape your present moment anymore. And she really wants you to step into the power that you actually hold. You are a co-creator. And if the power that you always are holding is one of just the sadder experiences in your life, then it's just, yeah, just, we need to, she doesn't want you to be creating that anymore for yourself, because there's just this bigger, more powerful you that's always there. It's just, you know, hidden behind this story that you've lived, the experience that you've lived. All right, let's pull from, what deck do I want? This one. What else you got to say, lady? Powerful lady. Breathe. Good advice. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Yes. So breath work. Breath work is so helpful. So when you want to release something that, let's say you have a thought come up and it's just nagging at you, nagging, some type of sad thing that's happened in your past or recently, something that's triggered you. A good thing to do, instead of ignoring it and letting it fester and then letting the roller coaster just run in the background and basically going on autopilot, is to take a moment and sit and imagine that thing in you, this thought, whatever. And imagine when you breathe in, the air that you're breathing in is going in like a little, soft hand and swirling around it and gathering this thing up, this negative thought, this negative emotion, whatever it is. It's gathering it up in a loving way and bringing it up on the exhale and exhaling it out. So that way you're releasing it with love. There's no negativity with it, like that you're trying to force it out, that it is just this release. And honestly, whenever you're feeling anything overwhelming, it's just a good idea to sit with it and breathe and imagine yourself releasing whatever it is that you're experiencing in that moment that you would prefer to move past. So, very good advice, honestly. It's good for anybody. So, I want one more specific thing here. Specifics. The Lovers. The Lovers. Six of Swords. And Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. So, I like this about connection. If you're wondering, she wants you to know, if you're wondering about, I love the birds on the other side. Oh, I'm getting all sorts of messages right now. If you're wondering about the experiences in your life and why, a lot of us do that. It's like the masks that we wear are our experiences, and the avatar that you play in this reality is typically shaped by your experiences. And then a lot of us try to undo a lot of it and we try, or stay stuck in it. But behind that mask is the real you. The real you that is totally free and innocent. You think about a bird, man, they're just these beautiful creatures. They're so free. They can fly. And birds are they're just these innocent little creatures that, a bird can't do any wrong, in my opinion. But underneath these masks of experiences, the real you there is still there, but you've actually, through that experience, through this avatar that you've played, you've learned about connection, about human connection, about love, about not necessarily just human connection. These are just meat suits that we're wearing, but that's all that it was. And if you can look at your sad stories, your tragedies, the harder ones, the harder things in life, as not necessarily happening to you, but as happening for you, then you can almost take ownership of them versus them taking ownership of you. So if you can reshape the story to one that, what did it teach me? How did I grow from it? Who am I now? Like, how have I used this? How do I use this today to my benefit, the experiences that I had? And so and also, how do I love at a deeper level? How, like, let's say you've had experiences that weren't so great with other avatars in this, in this existence, other souls in this. But it's not the soul, it's the avatar. Other avatars in this existence. You've had potentially, bad experiences. Do you still love despite those experiences? Hopefully, yes. I mean, maybe some have struggle with it, but I feel like you specifically, because there's no doubt that that is because I see you still holding the hand of this other person here, and that you still love despite your experiences. And so we need to just move on, though, from that narrative. The Six of Swords is about moving past, moving on. We don't need to dwell in the experiences. We take the lessons and we move forward. And what are you going to take this opportunity, or are you not? Like, we've got one blindfolded and one, are you going to stay blind to the opportunities in life, or are you going to take advantage of them? So sorry, I'm not. One last message, just personally from this female energy. Sorry, I got off on a little bit of a tangent, but I mean, there's still messages from her. I just wasn't really, acknowledging her as much. She's like, wait, I'm here. Wait, no, not these. Sorry, from this. Okay, so two last messages from her. Specific messages from words from her. This female energy. She's more about giving advice, but here's some words. Just some words. New direction. Ooh. It's just what I was saying. Are you going to take the opportunity and do something different? Let go of the burden and go unburden your path. Life may seem like a whirlwind at the moment, yet there is a divine order to the present circumstance. What may appear as chaos is often angelic forces of the universe at work. After the storm clears, you will be steered in a new direction, a time of renewed health, joy, and abundance. Yes, abundance is a state of mind. Self-love. I attend to my needs by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the requests of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. And two, going back to that is self-love. Like, for some too, because look at this is the inside, the opening up of her. And when we see ourselves reflected in another, it is a way to deepen our love for ourselves. So your experiences with others deepen your love for yourself. And a lot of times, the negative experiences you have with other people are reflections to see something deeper about yourself. So never pass those lessons by, because they're beautiful. All right, pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope that all resonated for you. If it did not, please pick another pile. And if you enjoyed this reading, please go ahead and like it, because it makes my channel grow so much and I really appreciate it. And also, if you would like to subscribe to the channel, if you're already not, I would love that as well. And I hope to see you on a future reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading for a message from some type of female presence. Could be alive, could be passed on, could be just a guide. I don't know, some type of goddess energy. No matter what, always goddess energy. So we have, ooh, I don't know, some sort of working environment. Looks kind of peaceful, but definitely work vibes. Let's see. What does she want to say about this? Could be about your work. Let's see, is it about being happy at work or about being sad at work? It's kind of some mundaneness. It looks like very organized. Feeling fear is a call for love. I'm going to pull from this deck. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Okay, so some type of fear going on. Is it fear about like some type of career position here, or feeling fear is a call for love? Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So I think like if this isn't, I mean, it could be about anything, something that you're doing, like whatever. But feeling confident in it, because a lot of times fear comes in and it's this like scary, monologue that, and it just goes off, man. It's like a waking nightmare or a demon, honestly, a demon entity. And we just let it in and let it say terrible things. And it's actually this really useful thing to like protect us from, stepping off a cliff, or, hey, there's a tiger over there, or it's time to run because, there's something chasing me. Or, don't text and drive. That too, but most people don't really get that. They're still texting and driving, which is crazy. It's actually completely absurd that people risk it for a text message. So if that's you, please don't do that. But feeling fear is a call for love. So if you're feeling fear about something, some type of situation that you're in, it looks like some type of potentially for some career, is to just be brave, to not let that inner voice of, you can't do this, you're not good enough, who do you think you're kidding, you're not qualified. Don't let that, don't shush that person, that demon, that demon that you allow in your life to remain. Like exercise that demon voice and tell it, shush, no. And actually, no, this is key, is that she wants you to know is sometimes it, like, okay, I'll close my eyes and I know you guys are gonna be like, oh my gosh, you have problems. But when I'm really, really tired and I lay down to go to bed, I'll see like scary faces. And so what I do, I used to just be really scared of them, but now I just send them love and they like transform into something sweet or nice or go away. And so sometimes when you resist something and you just are focused on like how, don't feel fear, don't feel that, don't feel this, feel confident, feel that. Sometimes it's best to like sit and acknowledge that fear and then input, like take your little love syringe and, fill it full of love. And you could say, I feel this in this moment, but how could I change these thoughts? Like what am I good at? I feel scared about this, but let's look at the things that I am good at that actually make me, let's say it's a job. I'm good at, she's typing, or no, she's just on a screen. I'm good at staring at this screen and clicking this mouse. I know I'm really good at that. And so, not that sounds like a horrible job, but like for some, maybe that she's actually doing something super cool. I don't know. But, telling yourself the reasons why you are amazing, the reasons why you're great at something, instead of letting the fear be the narrative and stopping you from continuing towards your goal, or, you know, doing whatever it is that you're doing there. Maybe it's a relationship too, because there's two people sitting next to each other. Maybe talking to that person. Don't let fear get in the way of talking to this person. Look, their hands are almost touching. Oh. But yeah, let's pull some more cards here. I'm letting Spirit get away from me. All right, female power energy. Actually, tell me a little bit about you. I want to know a little bit about this female energy real quick. Just a little bit about her. I didn't ask this in any of the other ones. I should have. Tell me about you, female energy. Okay, we have swords. So some. Oh. Okay. So. Okay. I think, okay, so this was a person in their life that they kind of were, they feel there's a commitment here to like pain and suffering. And actually, okay, yeah, no, I'm getting angel vibes. It could go either way. It could be somebody that lived a life of like excess and sadness and pain, and like not a connected life, not a loving life, and somebody that didn't go for their dreams. They just sort of like were focused on it just caused a lot of sadness for them, just focused on not the right things. And so there was sort of like this contractual like thing where to like making sure others are on the right track for happiness. Like I kind of get them as like a guide potentially, or like an angel where they have lived this life, or that they just see that sort of in the world and they are on the other side, and they like, yeah, there's definitely a commitment to happiness, light, connection, love, doing the things that you love in life. That there's a commitment to having to what's the word, that inspiring others to go towards that, Okay. It's a little tongue-tied there. All right, so let's get back to the message. I should have done that for all the other readings. Oh, it's so good. It's a great little insight into who we're talking to. But there's, yeah, definitely a commitment to happiness. Okay, so things come and go. Surrender to the universe. Ain't that the truth? What comes and goes? What are we surrendering? Is there something that you need to surrender? You'll know. The Magician. What are you creating? Okay. So, okay, so there's something you potentially are fearful over surrendering and going towards instead. So leaving behind the old, sorry, I got a little tickle in my throat. Leaving behind the old and going for what it is that, yeah, because the Magician, it's all about what you're creating. And King of Pentacles, like your security, your, this is so abstract, these cards. Foundations too here. This is like a whole ass foundation going on, but there's so much going on in these cards. But yeah, what your what you're most guided towards too. I see that person like running. And there's a need, she wants you to know there's a need to let go of something in order to create something that's more lasting and that is like deeper, like something that is more you than you have ever been, more you than you've allowed yourself to be. And I see that there's lots of freedom in that too. Let's pull. Pull from this one. The Six of Pentacles, which is, yes, what are you going to let go of in order to receive? Moving forward, so that you may move forward. What is it? Moving towards like happiness. Moving towards, what are we moving towards here, Spirit? What are we moving towards? A more confident you. A more you that's in charge. A more you that is capable, is a boss. More you that wakes up every morning and is like, there's not even like a feeling of fear in sight. And if there is, it's quickly squashed with love energy and with the confidence that, because confidence is love, courage is love, and that it's quickly squashed. I'm going back to this. This might resonate for some, but if you are a person that just sort of like tends to like self-medicate with like TV or food, just like junk food, and it's just this sort of like repetitive behavior that is so unfulfilling, this is why this this female energy is here, because I don't know if she lived that or that's just something that she has been assigned to, with the Hierophant, assigned to bring light into. Look at how light this is, this compared to these dark energies, is to sort of wake you up out of this, that trance that you go into. I have been here and it's just like a lot of like sadness in that, like, it's just like, you just watch TV show after TV show and you're eating like junk and you just feel like crap and you're like, oh my gosh, am I even like doing anything with my life? Am I just wasting this life just watching this television screen and eating junk food? Like, this can't be right. Like, yeah, I mean, we all do that sometimes, but this female energy, she wants you to be like so much more than that. This like confident individual that's like not stuck. Let's pull from this deck. What else, female? Or getting more guide. Female guide. She's definitely a guide. What else, guide? Leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So yes, there's some type of thing like surrendering something to go towards something that's way more fulfilling, that's way more in alignment with how confident and courageous that you truly are. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. She wants you to know is that like, she's there. She's there. So whatever it is that you take a leap for, she's there. She's there, and she's saying that you're so protected, that it's for you, that you will be safely guided to the bottom of that cliff that you're diving off of and into the unknown, that there is a footing at the bottom, and that there's a new path, actually, a much more fulfilling. It's a new valley of tree stars and for you Land Before Time people. not just one last tree star, but a whole valley, a valley of, what do they call that place? The valley of something. Let's see, did we pull from this deck? Let's pull from this one. What else, female guide? What's that? Energy work. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So, energy. I mean, this is just like all going back to like the fear and love, is that these are energies that are always active. And they are the two, really, I don't know, are there any other building blocks to life? It's either fear or love. What are we creating from? And so doing any type of there could be someone out there watching this that get in touch with yourself, to go within, to look at the parts of yourself that you feel less confident in, and really look at the reasons why. Why do I feel less confident? And putting energy into yourself and healing those parts of yourself. So that way it can be, can be projected into life, and you can be creating, the magician here, creating from a space of pure love for yourself, pure, what's the word? Just understanding yourself from a more confident space as opposed to a fearful one, because confidence really is an energy in itself, and it's in alignment with, it can be in alignment with both, actually. It's in alignment with love and fear. Which one are you going to choose? Because the less confident person is choosing the fear energy, and the more confident person, there's nothing that's different about, there's no difference between you and another person when it comes to confidence. It's just a feeling. It is absolutely 100% a feeling. And go within to, if there's thoughts that are popping up in your mind that are pulling you and pulling your feelings of confidence in the opposite direction, then try to unravel those and heal those from within, because there absolutely 100% there is no difference between you and Jeff Bezos. Not that I'm a proponent of Jeff Bezos or anything, but there is absolutely 100% no difference. Yeah, you could say, well, money, like physics, but the way his mind works and the way yours, you have complete access to be as confident as a Jeff Bezos. I have no idea if Jeff Bezos is confident. I assume he is, but not that he's like a hero of mine, I think. I don't know. A lot of his practices are destroying the planet. Let's pull... Did we pull one from this? Yeah, let's pull one from here. And this will be our last message. Teaching and learning. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. So yeah, and also going back to confidence and stuff, is when you are super duper confident in your life and what, all of the things that you are really good at, and you go and the hello? Yes, yes, sir. I don't even know what I was saying because I just had a scam call. So yeah, yes. So when you are confident in whatever you're doing and you radiate that confidence, in any aspect of life, other people see that and they can be inspired by that. And when people talk about light work, that's all light work is. Light work is being this light in life and it lighting up other people. It lighting up the rest of the world. When you shine brightest when you are feeling so much love in something, so much excitement and happiness in something. That is when you shine brightest. And when look at the celebration of that is all light work is. It is when you shine brightest and when you are happiest and when you are most in love, and when the fear, because fear is the darkness, fear is the cloud that comes in. It keeps you in the dark room. Fear keeps you from keeps you in front of the TV and watching other people live amazing lives. That's what fear is. And so all light work is just being happy and in love and radiating that out into the world so that it's inspiring to others, so that it passes along. It's like a little ripple that other people see and they go, oh, I want that too. I want that too. And I'm going to create that for myself. And I'm inspired by this other person. All right. So anyways, this lady, this spirit guide, she wants that for you. She wants to tell you that take a risk, go leap into action, take the fall. You will be caught. She is there. She has wings and she will catch you with whatever thing it is that you want, that makes you happy, that you need to be courageous to go and do. All right, pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope that all resonated. If it did not, please pick another pile. And if you could please like this video, it really helps me grow, and it's a beautiful, energetic way to say thank you for the reading. And also, if you're not subscribed, I'd really appreciate that as well. And I hope to see you on a future reading. Bye.